Hello, Fremont family and friends. I'm grateful that you've taken the time to join me today. My name is Chris, and this is my first time sharing a devotion with you all on this platform. Today's devotion comes from Acts 1, 12 through 22. Go ahead and take a moment now to pause and read that passage. This passage takes place after the death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus. We are reminded that Judas, after betraying Jesus, is dead, and that the original 12 apostles are now 11. We find Peter and the remaining apostles in a room. They are present with Jesus' mother, Mary, Jesus' brothers, and other women as well. In the recent days, the apostles and many who are with them have become witnesses to Jesus' death and resurrection. They have just received the Great Commission, and Jesus has ascended and no longer physically with them. But Jesus leaves one final instruction: to return to town and wait for the gift of the Holy Spirit. And they are obedient. So here we find them with Peter. They are waiting, and they are praying. A little backstory on Peter. Peter is a fisherman by trade, and he is among the first apostles called by Jesus. In fact, when calling Peter and his brother, Jesus said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Peter left his trade, left his fishing net, to follow Jesus. Later, Jesus once asked Peter, "Who do you say that I am?" And Peter answers, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Peter's conviction didn't last long. In those days, Peter had swung from being convicted to being so afraid that he denied that he ever knew Jesus. He even went back to his old fishing net to catch fish and not people. Thankfully, in John 21, Jesus brings restoration to Peter and challenges Peter, "Feed my sheep." So while the apostles were praying, I can only imagine that perhaps echoing in Peter's mind were the words Jesus once spoke to Peter: "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." And now here they are, waiting, praying. Jesus is seemingly gone, and they are gathered together, praying, knowing that danger and uncertainty abound. They prayed knowing that they were in a world that was hostile to them, that hates them, that will persecute them. Some will be jailed, some will be killed. And Peter stands up and announces that Judas's position as the 12th apostle must be filled. So they nominate 2 men. Now the Holy Spirit had not yet come as a permanent indwelling. That's the next chapter. So they cast lots to determine how the Holy Spirit was leading. Some say this process of casting lots may have used a jar. In that jar would be 2 small stones representing the 2 names. They would shake the jar, and the first stone out would indicate how the Holy Spirit was leading. So they shook the jar. Today, the Holy Spirit is permanently with us and gives us discernment. The Holy Spirit still works, still moves, still calls, still changes our hearts. How is the Holy Spirit calling you? Maybe you are being called to pray, to encourage, to love. Maybe you are being called to wait. Maybe you're being called to serve. Or maybe the Holy Spirit is calling you to simply believe. So before casting the lot, Peter prayed, "You, Lord, who know the hearts of all, show which one of these 2 you have chosen."